MKBHD is one of the greatest creators to learn from, and recently he was rewarded the Creator of the Decade. Yes, I said that right, Creator of the Decade. For 10 years, MKBHD currently has 1,500 videos posted, 3.6 billion views, and 17 million subscribers. And today, we're gonna break down his success. My name is Nathan, this is the Blueprint channel where we help creators build valuable attention. Now, I've been a creator myself for 12 years, and I have multiple channels on YouTube that have gained nearly 40 million subscribers. And on this channel, like I said, we help creators build valuable attention. And one of the things we're gonna do today is break down the success, the strategies, and the secrets of another creator's success. And of course, that creator is MKBHD. Now, there's 3 major chapters that we're gonna cover in this video. So I hope you got your notepad and something to take notes on because you're about to learn some pretty valuable stuff. Chapter number 1 is MKBHD is thinking 100 years ahead. Chapter number 2, competition is the key to growth. And chapter number 3, MKBHD's growth is actually easy. Let's talk about chapter 1. MKBHD is playing the long game. He is thinking 100 years ahead. Why is that? Marquez is an absolute genius at learning from his failures, trying new things like buying a robot to make videos, and he is constantly improving his content and learning. He's also stated multiple times that he is going to be one of the oldest YouTubers on the platform, and there's a reason for that. Now, most creators like myself, unfortunately, are very stressed out and always thinking about what video they're gonna film and create next week. Whereas Marquez is thinking about what videos he's gonna make over the next 10 years. And the reason he's able to have this mindset of thinking long-term is because tech is always going to be interesting. Even in 100 years, we can all agree technology will still exist and people will still be interested in it and using it. Also, technology has to always be updated and improving. So new things will always come out, which means MKBHD is gonna get endless content ideas forever. Technology rules the world and ultimately will never disappear. I mean, I'm using technology right now. I have these cameras recording. I have my laptop for notes. I am posting this video to the internet and you're watching it on a piece of technology. You get in your car and it has tech in it. You use your fridge and it has tech in it. Everything is technology. There will be viewers that will always want to watch technology videos because they want to know the new features before they go purchase a new laptop, or they want to know how good the camera is before they go buy the new iPhone that just came out. And this is a huge thing for Marquez's channel because for the next 5, 10, 20 years, he's gonna have people constantly pouring to his channel as more tech comes out, more updates come out. I mean, one of his most recent videos that went ultra viral is reviewing the Apple Vision Pro. That is a new tech product that came out, and hundreds, if not millions of people that watched that video were funneled into watching his video because of that new piece of tech. And that puts a creator like me in an interesting place. You see, my videos are very creative. They're very unique. I hunt tornadoes. I build Lego tanks. I fill my house with packing peanuts. But these videos do get a ton of views. No one is actively searching for them. Like, not many people are going on YouTube and searching for building a Lego tank, but there is tons of people going on YouTube and searching for an unboxing of the newest iPhone, a review of the newest Samsung TV. That's the difference. Another big thing about the category of content that Marquez is in is that it has a ton of word of mouth. And word of mouth spreads. People talking to people, just like I'm talking to you right now. We're talking about this kind of situation. When Apple releases a new product, tons of people talk about it. I mean, everyone I know talks about the new iPhone when it comes out. They say, oh, do you like it? Oh, are you gonna get it? what do you think about that new camera? What do you think about the new screen and the new speakers? I mean, for like 2 weeks, all I could hear about is this freaking phone. And lucky for Marquez, this is on his side, because when all of these people are talking about it, they're also searching things up on the internet and stumbling across some of his videos reviewing them. This is a great quote from Jeff Bezos. It says, if your customer base is aging with you, then eventually you are going to become obsolete or irrelevant. You need to be constantly figuring out who are your new customers and what are you going to do to stay forever young. This makes Marquez a genius because his customer base can age with him. People can watch tech videos for a long time, but this is a big issue on my channel because recently we are losing tons of viewers every single year because some of our viewers are just growing up and watching other videos. For example, the other day I was at Subway getting a sandwich and there was a guy behind the counter that was making my sandwich and he recognized me and he said, "Hey man, you were like my childhood hero, like I loved your videos." And I asked him, "Hey, like when did you stop watching my videos?" And he was like, "Oh, I kind of grew out of watching your videos about 4 or 5 years ago." And I think he was like 21, maybe 22 years old. But my point is like tons of my audience, and this goes with a lot of YouTubers, not just me, but as you make videos for years and years and years, that audience grows up and eventually watches other people. Whereas MKBHD, his audience is growing with him, which is genius because people are gonna watch tech videos no matter what age they are. Whether you are a 16-year-old looking to buy a new iPhone or you're a 38-year-old mom looking to buy a new iPhone, you're still gonna watch tech videos. I know it seems like I am just giving huge props to Marquez for picking great category of content, which is tech, and I am low-key regretting not being in the tech industry. I'm just kidding. But another great thing about tech is that it has hundreds of categories. I have some categories right here. You have TVs, laptops, computers, phones, cameras, smart homes, tablets, speakers, headphones, watches, gaming, movie theaters, and so much more. And within each of those categories, you have hundreds, if not thousands of products. So just within the camera category, do you know how many cameras exist and how many different types of cameras exist and how many different purposes these cameras have, where some cameras are meant to shoot slow motion, some cameras are meant to shoot videos like this, some cameras are meant for photography. There's endless, truly endless amount of tech videos that you could create. I also think Marquez is a genius because his content reflects clean and beautiful technology. Now let's be honest, not everyone loves Apple. There's a lot of Apple haters out there, but you have to appreciate that Apple makes a very clean, sleek, and beautiful product. Their laptops, their phones, they're beautiful. The typography on them is amazing, and Marquez's content is a reflection of that. That's why he invested like $250,000 into a robot to get the smoothest, the sleek shots of these pieces of tech, and that is a great reflection of technology. He's taking the sleek, beautiful tech and pulling it into his videography. Let's jump over to category number 2. Competition is the key to growth. Peter Thiel is the founder of PayPal, an absolute genius, worth probably billions and billions of dollars. And recently I read one of his books and something really stood out to me. What is said in the book is competition can make people hallucinate opportunities whereas none exist. So for example, Microsoft versus Google. Microsoft and Google could have left each other alone, but instead they became obsessed with each other and wanted to compete. You have Internet Explorer and Google Chrome, Microsoft Office and Google Docs, Microsoft PowerPoint and Google Slides. They're competing with each other. They're hallucinating and trying to make the same products. Now we're talking about multi-billion-dollar companies, and then Apple comes along and overtakes all of them. My point is here is I think some of the best creators on YouTube, some of the best artists in the world focus on making their last piece of work, their competition, because they're competing with themselves and not other creators. Because at the end of the day, no one can compete with you on being you, and you are your biggest advantage to stand out, be original, and make your content different. So if you focus on other creators and other people in your space, you end up looking like them, when in reality, you should just focus on yourself. Focus on how to make your videos better, not better than someone else's. And that's exactly what MKBHD has done. He's a genius. I have some numbers here. MKBHD uploaded about 628 videos before he hit 1 million subscribers. So his ability to improve video after video, he is not an overnight success. I mean, his success is based on hundreds of micro movements, hundreds of adjustments, if not thousands. It's not like one video just went viral and made his channel go viral. We're talking about hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of videos. If you look at the history of his channel from his first video and scroll all the way down, every single video slightly gets better. Small improvements, micro adjustments in every single video for nearly 14 years straight. And you gotta understand, this is one of the biggest lessons, the biggest takeaways from this is that when you do this for 14 years and you stick to the same audience, the same category of content, you constantly improve, you constantly make better versions of your video, you build huge momentum. And that is ultimately how you build an audience on YouTube. And Marquez has done a phenomenal job at executing this for 14 years straight. Ultimately, if you're a YouTuber, if you're a creator, you know exactly what you need to do to become successful. Number one, you have to pick a category of content. Number two, you gotta have incredible titles and thumbnails and video ideas. Number three, you gotta learn how to film, edit, and entertain people and make good videos ultimately. And number four, you have to be willing to make hundreds and hundreds of mistakes and fix them and learn from your failures and just keep pushing. Now, you have to repeat that for 5, 6, 10, maybe 14 years. And that is the hard part. The greatest creators on the platform have to understand that they have to do a lot. They have to publish a lot of videos to figure out what works. And consistency is ultimately the way to lead yourself to discoveries. All of my most successful videos on YouTube are simply from trial and error, just trying different things. I mean, my first video to hit 1 million views was my 574th video to be uploaded to my channel. But that video that hit 1 million views, my first video to hit 1 million views, I made 23 versions of that video. Creators do not just randomly wake up one day and say, I know exactly how to get 10 million views. It's building it step by step, video by video, learning video after video, learning edit after edit, film after film. Takes so much time. And Marquez is a great example of the more videos that you post, the more you figure out what works, the more you figure out what doesn't work, and you adjust and you just keep getting better. Which brings me to chapter number 3. MKBHD is a perfect example that being a creator is easy. Now, I know I just talked about all these things that are difficult and you have to post hundreds of videos and figure all these things out, but it's all about your mindset, ultimately. It's all about what you choose to do. Marquez making videos for 14 years around one subject for one audience and one category of content, and making each video better and better and better for 14 years straight, better filming shots, better thumbnails, better titles, better video ideas, better storytelling, better tech, better jokes. Sounds easy, right? But to most people, easy things are difficult. One of my favorite lines from Jim Rohn is, people often ask me how I became so successful. The answer is simple. The things I found to be easy to do, they found to be not easy to do. I found it easy to set the goals that could change my life. They found it easy not to. I found it easy to read the books that could affect my thinking and my ideas. They found it easy not to. I'm not saying that Marquez's growth on YouTube was easy for him. But what I am saying is, I think some of the best creators on the platforms do the things that seem easy to them, whereas to most people, it is extremely difficult. It was difficult for me to post 574 videos. But at the same time, it was actually kind of easy because I did what I loved and I enjoyed every second of it, and it never really felt like work. So ultimately, it was easy. I also found it easy to work hard and improve my videos. I think it was more difficult if I didn't work hard to improve my videos, because then I would just be doing YouTube and it would be pointless. Why would I not try to improve my videos and make each one better and better and better? That's the whole purpose of starting a YouTube channel. I want to grow it and get a following. So I found it easy to focus on those things. So ultimately, it's a mental game. And the question is if you're strong enough to find the things that most people think are difficult and make them easy in your life. Easy to understand, difficult to achieve. So hopefully you enjoyed this video, and subscribe if you want more tips, tricks, or strategies on how to be a YouTuber, because we post videos every week on how to go viral. Till then, I'll see y'all next week.